In your youth days in basketball, what were the biggest fears that you were struggling and overcoming?
I learned at an early age from something that actually has nothing to do with basketball, but everything to do with it. I was in a karate class. And I was just starting out. I was a white belt. And for some reason, like, we have these days during the week where everybody kind of sits in a circle and you duke it out with another belt. You work on all the things that you were just working on. And so I was fairly talented, right? So the guy goes, okay, sensei, all right, you're going to go up against this guy. And this guy's a brown belt. And he's like 2 years older. And I'm like, what the? I'm not going to fight this dude, man. You crazy? Like, no, I'm not, And now you have the headgear on. You got all this stuff on, right? You got foot gloves on, the whole thing, right? And I was freaking out, completely freaking out. And he told me at the beginning of class, so the whole class I'm freaking out. And so I wind up fighting this guy, and I get my butt kicked, right? But I remember, I was about 8 years old. In the car on the way home, I remember thinking that my imagination made it worse. In my own head, it was going to be the worst thing ever. Then I actually fought him, and it wasn't. It's like, it was okay. I did okay, right? But that taught me a very early lesson, is that we can get in our own heads so much. We can psych ourselves out so much. We can almost talk ourselves into a fearful situation, right, as opposed to just being. And I've never forgotten that lesson.